Oh, we're here for Let's Work of Life with day 7 of our new moon spring magic challenge with the new moon in Aries. And that's a mouthful. And so I have to make sure I get all the parts of it out. So today we're now a week in. And so we've been working with the moon on different days of the week so far. And we've come to kind of one of the first markers of this cycle. And so today is the first quarter moon in Cancer. So the moon has moved into Cancer, and the first quarter moon is upon us. And that means that it's a first quarter moon. So, on one half it's going to be one half of the moon is lit and the other half is not lit, and so you'll be able to see, if you can see the moon. It's cloudy here today, so I don't know if I'll be able to see the moon tonight or in the morning. But if you were to see the moon, you would see this half and half, this balance. And it's called the first quarter moon because if you look at the moon cycle starting with the new moon, this is, that first quarter of the cycle. And then the full moon is like the half. The third quarter is third quarter. And then we start again with the new moon. So we look at this first quarter moon, and it's in the waxing phase still. And so this moon is going to get bigger and bigger after this. So you might feel this kind of anticipation. You might feel things growing. You might feel something getting bigger. And looking at the first quarter moon in Cancer, and you might think you can hear the words and you're like, well, what do I do with that? I don't understand, really what that means. And there's some things, the first answer is it's going to mean whatever it means to you. Different people are going to feel differently as the moon is waxing. They're going to feel differently when the new moon and the full moon. And it just depends a lot on you and how you feel. But you can kind of look at, then what does it mean? We're in this kind of balance point, but it's growing bigger. And so it's like looking towards the fullness, taking a pause, taking a breath. That's what this first quarter moon can mean. And the fact that it's in Cancer, that means that it's in a water sign, and it's very protective and it's very emotional. And I know when I look at the first quarter moon, whenever it's in Cancer, I know that these are days I need to take more care of myself, to be more emotionally aware, because the Cancer moon always just kind of makes me, just sad or weepy, or, just that I want to cry. And so today I know, and today, even this morning when I woke up, I was just a little bit like, I just need to just rest. I just need to just, lay in bed a few more minutes and just let myself come into this day. And I've been moving slowly today, and I've, said that's okay. I'm just going to do that for myself. So today's challenge is for you to look at that first quarter moon, look at this kind of balance point, this kind of pause before the fullness is upon us, and the full light is growing. And look at the Cancer, look at the Cancer sign, the water sign, and see how it makes you feel. So your challenge today is to do that. Take about 10 minutes or so, and you can do this just quietly and just think to yourself. You can do some journaling about how you feel on this day with this moon sign and this, where we are in the moon cycle. You can do a reading. Is probably what I will do in a few minutes, and pull some cards for this time, and just, see how things are going. But just that's your challenge. Take 10 minutes or so today to look at this cycle and see how it goes for you today, and see how you feel with this moon in this sign, in this phase. So welcome to day 7, and I hope you have a great day. And I will see you again tomorrow for our next day and our next challenge. Bye.